G'day everyone, Jason here once again from QPL right here in Temora and Narendra with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening with the Haines report. Well, some good rains this week for parts of northern New South Wales and along the coast. It's good to see some moisture in the system. Unfortunately, we didn't see too much in the Riverina here, but hopefully our time is to come. And there is a little bit forecast in this next week, so hopefully we will get some opening rains for that autumn season. The rain does look to have kicked some cattle markets this last week, with trade cattle increasing. The Eastern Young Cattle Indicator is now sitting at 441.25 cents per kilo carcass wheat. Not a great deal of movement on the trade lamb indicator, with it sitting on 644 cents per kilo, and the mutton job still strong at 414 cents per kilo. In water trading this week, well, probably the opposite a little bit. We have seen our permanent water prices jump up, particularly in that high security market. I've seen one broker reporting now they've got buyers looking to buy high security Murrumbidgee water at as high as $7,000 a megalitre. Absolutely unheard of. Anyway, that's the state of play at the moment there. The allocation markets all look to be sitting around that $500 per megalitre. Perhaps in the Murrumbidgee, you're looking at $510 at the moment. The Murray system has lifted a little bit and is trading around that $495 to $500 at the moment. The big loser of the last week has probably been that MIL water, that zone 10 and 11 on the Murray. It's now reportedly trading at numbers around 1,600 or just below if you can find a buyer in that space. No doubt this will turn around when we start seeing some sort of allocation in the future and people can get a return on their money. Permanent bore water is also reflecting that need for high security water, with even Zone 3 water on the lower Murrumbidgee trading at over $3,500 a megalitre at the moment. It's very hard to find this, so if you've got any on the market, I'd suggest people be putting their hand up for an expressions of interest or another marketing tool that would extract the most value for you. Lower Murrumbidgee temporary water is also trading between $220 and $250 a megalitre, as many producers look to carry over some water and start that 2019-20 cropping season. In rural property this week, well, we do have a couple of interesting ones. We've got Mundurra sitting at 820 acres, just at Uroli there. This is a very good finishing block. Again, it's got Zone 3 bore water on it. It's got an uncapped bore on it. It's been developed for irrigation. It's an ideal finishing block set up with feedlot pens, an area there for feeding out, a good set of sheep yards, a 3-stand shearing shed, some on-site accommodation, and Western Electric boundary fencing. The property is covered by a Metos climate recording system. This gives you accurate, real-time data about the climate around your farm, including soil moisture levels and local climate and rainfall. This information is fed direct to your phone and a very valuable management tool if you're looking at running this property and not living there. Expressions of interest will close for Mundurra on the 12th of April, and this is one well worth looking at that will complement any finishing operation. Secondly, this week we'd like to look at Wilga Park and Ballar. This one's just north of Grongrong. Again, finishing expressions of interest on the 12th of April. This property is pure cropping. Ideal for the dryland cropper at 1,900 acres of red loam country, all in one paddock. Ideal to move in and start your cropping season. Now, Wilga Park and Ballar is leased for the 2019 cropping season, but we can do a deal on it now and get it into the 2020 cropping program. Again, expressions of interest here close on the 12th of April. And I do recommend your inspections here because I couldn't think of many places that would fit into an existing cropping program better. Now, thirdly this week, I did promise you a new property this week, and here it is, Sandside of Miranda. This is an absolutely fantastic property and one that there's probably not much you can't do on it. Coming in at 3,300 acres, this property has good black self-mulching soil along the approximately 10 kilometres of Yanko Creek frontage. It's got good flood-out area with flood irrigation supplied by the Yanko Creek. The property has also a nice big sand area on it there with lighter country suitable for running stock. This is good mixed farming country, but also one with good, well laid out irrigation. As I said, there's not much you can't do here. Feedlot lambs, grow cereal crops. This property has grown some absolutely exceptional pastures with some medics and lucens in the past. This is an ideal finishing block, breeding block, summer forage block, or winter cropping block. At 3,300 acres, it's a good standalone block where you can put a manager or a family member on it. It comes very well appointed with 2 residences, a 3-stand shearing shed, a good set of sheep yards, good set of cattle yards, a machinery shed, 2 stock and domestic bores, 4 silos and 3 hay sheds. Now, Sandside is available for the 2019 season. We're going to run a very quick expressions of interest program. It's only going to run for 5 weeks, but if you'd like to jump in early, now's your opportunity to secure this great property and incorporate it into your 2019 program. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties here today, please give us a call at any time on 0488 594 450. We'll catch up again next week. Cheers.